Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is LuckyBunz, and in today's video I'm going to be going over how to trigger Pokemon Go XP notifications faster, or even just trigger them at all, because sometimes they don't actually go through. Now, I actually made a video very similar to this back in 2018, but since then I found a much better way to trigger the notifications. So if you do find this video helpful and informative, please make sure to hit that like button down below. It would really help out with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe if you would like to see more of these Pokemon Go videos in the future. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, why exactly do the notifications not pop up in Pokemon Go? I'm not entirely sure why. It has something to do with Pokemon Go servers, which we all know are definitely not the best. But either way, if you don't get the XP notification in Pokemon Go when you're leveling up friendship, then you don't actually get the XP. So even if you have best friends with somebody, if you don't get that notification, then you don't actually get any of the XP that you should have gotten. You eventually will get the XP, but only once you get the notification, and that might take a really long time. So let's say you're going through and you're opening up all of these gifts to level up with all of these different friends, right? And let's say you have 10 Ultra Friends, just for an example. If you open all 10 gifts in a row, you're technically going to get 1 million experience, but you won't get that 1 million experience until you go through all 10 of those notifications. And there is a possibility that by doing that, you're gonna overload the server and you're not gonna get any of the notifications. Trust me, this has happened to me in the past, and this is why I definitely do recommend when you're going for those friendship level ups, you open one gift at a time, you back out, wait until you get the notification, and then rinse and repeat. You don't want to open all of your gifts at one time and miss out on getting all of the potential notifications. If you go through Reddit, you'll see that a lot of people tend to run into this issue, so first of all, if you're going to be going for the friendship bonuses, open one at a time. That is the best method to use. Do not open them all at once. The second way, so even if you go through and you open one at a time, it can still take a decent amount of time for you to actually trigger that notification. Well, here's a workaround that I actually found. So you want to keep some Pokemon available to you, either in your research encounter or just on your map. You may not get the notification right away, but what you can do is you can click on that Pokemon, hit run, and that'll actually cause it to trigger the notification. It doesn't work every single time, but if you just repeatedly do it, you'll actually get it to trigger the notification. As you can see on video, this is something that I personally use to save more time on my lucky eggs. You're basically able to get to that notification faster, trigger the experience, and then move on to the next person. And so this is a workaround that I personally found by leveling up friendship from the past 2 years. It's not something that I think most people utilize. I don't even think most people even know about it, but to be honest, this is a great way to actually speed up the notification process. Now let's say you go through all of this and it still doesn't solve your problem. There are actually some other potential causes that can cause you to not get the experience from leveling up with your friend. One of them being is that you hit the notification cap. This is unlikely to happen, as this only happens with the most hardcore grinders in Pokemon Go. There is a notification cap in Pokemon Go, which means that you hit it and you cannot get any more notifications for that day, which means that if you go for your best friend bonuses, you won't actually get them, and I don't even think they roll over to the next day. So you're essentially losing out on 200,000 experience potentially on a lucky egg if you hit the notification cap. But again, this isn't really that common. It's only for like the most hardcore grinders in Pokemon Go, and seriously, you have to go through a lot of notifications to hit that cap. But if you're playing all day, especially on an event day, or maybe even like a super community day, right, like December, you may end up hitting it. So keep that in mind as well. That may be a potential cause. I wouldn't really try to line up your friendship bonuses on really hard grinding days. Now there is another way to actually lose out on the experience as well by not getting the notification. So if you're about to level up with somebody, let's say they open your gift and they delete you immediately after. So they're gonna get the experience, right? But you're not gonna get the experience because they don't have you added as a friend anymore. There is a workaround to this. This has actually happened to me before. Somebody opened my gift at best friends and they deleted me immediately after, so I didn't get the experience at all. So thankfully I messaged that person and I was able to get them to add me back. Once they added me back, I got the notification and we were good to go. I still ended up missing out on the 100,000 experience because I wasn't on a lucky egg anymore, but still, I was just happy to get that at least, because it would have been so much worse if I just lost out on all that experience after building up friendship for like 90 days. And so if you're going to be doing friendship level ups, seriously, be a good person and just leave them on your friends list for like the next day or two if you open them and you're not coordinating. Because it is the worst thing to do to somebody to to literally build up friendship and not even get the experience. This does happen. Like, this happens more often than you think, so please don't be that person. And so with that being said, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. Wanted to try and keep it short and simple. Hopefully this did help you with your friendship experience not showing up in Pokemon Go. Once again, they only come when you trigger the notification, so in order to trigger the notification faster, go through the method that I went over in this video, and hopefully that should help you out. And again, go through each friend one at a time if you're going to be leveling up. Do not try to mass open and then claim all that experience at once. It really does not work out most of the time. And more often than not, you're going to end up losing XP because you're not going to get those notifications. And if you guys haven't seen my ultimate experience guide for free-to-play players yet, I definitely do recommend checking out that video. It is one of the best videos that you can watch if you're going for level 40 free-to-play or even potentially level 50 free-to-play. I'll leave the link in the top right corner right now as well as in the description below. That being said though, if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit that like button down below. I would really appreciate it, and subscribe if you would like to see more of these Pokemon Go guides and tutorials in the future. And I will see you all real soon in the next one.